Hello and welcome to toponlinebingo.tv and this review for Bob's Bingo. In this short video review we're going to be taking you through Bob's Bingo to see if Bob really does bingo like Bob's Bingo. So here we are. This is the initial homepage when you first load up Bob's Bingo. We quite like the fact that it's nice and easy laid out. There's not too much clutter going on. As you can see along the top here we've got our menu bar, which is really quite nice and easy to lay out to pick onto different options that we would require at the top there. As you can see with Bob's Bingo you get £15 free no deposit. Really simple. Click on this, you're taken through to one page where you fill in all the usual details like name and address, and before you know it you've got an account, validate an email, and there you get your free £15. We've got the graphic in the middle here which tells us of the offer. If you want to know a little bit more about Bob's Bingo, then scroll down a little bit and here we have Bob's Buddies. This is where everyone that plays bingo with Bob has actually given an endorsement to tell you how they find it. This is pretty good if you want to find out a little bit more information about Bob's Bingo and what it's actually like. And to be fair, most of the comments are pretty good indeed. We've got some featured games on the left here, and these are all the recent winners of how much that players have recently won. And then down the bottom is just a little bit more info that maybe you won't necessarily need to read. It's just a little bit of text down the bottom. So what we'll do is we've already created a profile, so we'll simply click to log in. So entering my password to begin on this one, and now what we'll do is we should be taken straight through to the game lobby. Here we go. So once we're now logged in, you can see that we've claimed our free £15 bingo bucks that we got just for purely creating a profile. Now scrolling down slightly, here we can see the game lobby, and this is where all the different ball games are and the different games ready to play. Now depending on the time of day, of course, you can see when the games themselves are running. So just up here, so sometimes these may not be available depending on the time of day that you actually decide to log on to play bingo. So these are the different rooms that we've got available to us: 90 ball, 80 ball and 75 ball. If you scroll down ever so slightly, here we can start to see all the different types of slots that are on offer at Bob's Bingo, and there are a lot of them as you can see there. So simply to be able to get in with the bingo action, all you do is simply click on the 90 ball bingo button and you're taken into a new screen. So to save on time, we're just going to quickly log into the page here. So we'll just quickly log this on. And what this will do is now this will actually fire up the actual bingo room itself here. So as we can see, the load times with Bob's Bingo are actually pretty quick indeed, and it keeps you up to date so you know exactly how long it's going to take before it all loads up. As you can see, that loaded up pretty quickly indeed. Oh, there's a game on, so let's just mute that. We'll turn off the caller for now. So here we are in our main bingo room. We're in the big Ben room. Okay, so here's some winners. So if we want to, this is how we buy our tickets. We can choose how many different tickets that we want. So we can say buy our cards here. Here on the left, so let's just click on this. So here on the left, you can see 2 cards to be bought for the next game. Is the bingo action on the way? So here we've got call 24 of 90 now. In the top right hand corner here, this is where we've got our slots. So if you say want to play on a slot game, all you do is simply say click on this instant game. Then in the corner here, roulette wheel will load up. There we go. So we can see this is now loaded up as well. So what you can actually do is you can obviously chat into the roomies here while also playing a bit of roulette. Here we can tell as well at the top here we've got options, banking and so on with the gaming action here. Right, so then that pretty much covers everything to do with Bob's Bingo. So to summarise, we like the nice clean crisp layout of the homepage. Makes it really easy to find your way about, and the gameplay itself is pretty good as well. As we can see, we've got over 100 different players online, and there's usually a lot going on in the room, or it certainly has done in the review and time that we've spent with Bob's Bingo. So overall, if you're looking for somewhere new and different with a lot of friendly people to chat with, we don't feel you'll go far wrong with Bob's Bingo.